Hi, Pisces. Good morning. This beginning of June 2026 reading already feels deeply romantic, like someone is finally realizing they don't just want your attention for a moment, they want your heart, your loyalty, your presence, and something real they can build with you. This person has been feeling a powerful pull toward you, and it's not just passion, it's not just desire. It feels like love mixed with longing, like they're starting to imagine what it would feel like to have you beside them, to call you theirs, and to finally stop running from this connection. But the question is, why did they hold back from a love that made them feel this alive? Why did fear, insecurity, or old wounds make them hide emotions that were never really gone? Um, this person is going through a major transformation. They're releasing fear, healing old patterns, and realizing that every path keeps leading them back to you. They miss your warmth. They miss your energy. They miss the way your love makes them feel safe, wanted, and understood. So trust your intuition because someone is preparing to come forward with love, passion, and a serious offer. They're realizing you're not just someone they desire, you're their peace, their home, and the love they want to choose for life. And let's get into your reading. Okay, so with the moon and the Four of Wands, this is very clearly saying that this person definitely secretly wants a union with you. They want to be with you. This could even be about marriage with you as well, but they really want to, come into union with you. So if you're not already together, this is what your person is secretly thinking about. They're secretly thinking about what it would be like to be in a relationship with you, what it would even be like to be married to you for some of you as well. They might fantasize about getting married to you. They might just think about, what it would be like to be in a harmonious coupling with you, a lot of loyalty. But yeah, this is definitely something that they might not be telling you about. They might not tell you how serious they really are about you or what their dreams are, for this connection that they actually see this being, someone that they would really want to commit to. They might not have had the talk yet about, how committed they are to this relationship. We also have the Queen of Cups and the Tower. So what I'm feeling from this is that they're secretly thinking about how you really change their world, if you change their life. And I feel like the Tower isn't necessarily a bad thing because the Tower is built on anything like fake or like false. So if this person was living a life maybe more from their ego or more like service to self and, was maybe living kind of like selfish existence, maybe not super in touch with their spirituality. I feel like you being this Queen of Cups, this you beautiful, sensitive, intuitive person, it's like you really just maybe really changed how they viewed themselves, how they viewed relationship, how they view life. And so, they're secretly thinking about wow, this person completely turned my world upside down, like completely changed everything about my life that I thought, what I thought was right, what I thought was, the truth. Like this person completely shifted my perspective, basically. We also have the High Priestess and the Fool. So your person definitely thinks about coming towards you for a new beginning. They definitely think about what it would be like to just jump into this connection. And with the Emperor and the Lovers, they're definitely also thinking about how they feel like they are your divine masculine. They feel like they are your divine counterpart. They feel like you guys are meant to be together, that you were made for each other. So, this person definitely sees themselves as your partner, partner for life. So, whether or not they've actually told you, that they feel like that way, I feel like this person might be afraid to tell you that they see you as their partner, as the love of their life. They might be scared to, reveal, just how deep this connection really goes for them, because maybe they're afraid of, telling you that they, really want this union with you. And then I think they're scared of rejection. Maybe they're scared that you don't see them like this. You don't see them like the love of your life, maybe. And that maybe they're scared that you're still looking for like you're still looking for the one, whereas they feel like they've already found it with you. And, maybe it's scary because they're scared that if they, ask you to be the one for them, that you might, say that you don't feel the same way, you don't feel this. But I also feel like this person also secretly thinks about how this is a very spiritual connection with the high priestess as well. They definitely know this is a very special connection. This is definitely not something that they've experienced before. We also have these Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So I think your person gets really stressed out, like thinking about maybe this is like communication issues, because we can see this person is giving something to these people. So it's like this person almost maybe worries about like, what they have to offer you. Maybe they feel like they're not good enough for you, or that, again, like I got this vibe that it's almost like maybe you deserve someone better or you're looking for someone better than them. So it's like this person, maybe they don't feel like they have enough financially to give you, or just within themselves they're not sure like what they have that they could give you that you would want. Like this person probably feels like they need to like have a lot of money to give you, or maybe like take you on expensive dates or something. And maybe this person just doesn't have a lot of extra, or they're just not sure what value they could like add to your life. And so they secretly really stress out about this, because it's like they want to make you an offer of love, and they just want to, be with you. Like with this, the Fool, like just, embrace the unknown and just come towards you without a fear of, the consequences. But they do secretly really worry about that. They kind of worry that you might look down on them if they came towards you, because you might say like, well, you don't have what I'm looking for, or something like that. We also have the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, your person definitely is working on their self-worth. They're definitely wanting to work on themselves. This could be like their mental health, their physical health. They're thinking about how they want to work on themselves so they can balance themselves out for you. So secretly this person is working out to impress you, or doing some self-improvement somehow, or maybe trying to earn more cash, work on their career, because they really want to impress you. They really want to balance themselves out so that they can come towards you with confidence. And yeah, with the Three of Wands, this person is also secretly thinking about a future with you. They're planning a future. I think this person is definitely planning to approach you at some point. They definitely see you in their future. I kind of see this as like the pre-Four of Wands, like this person is preparing. But I kind of see with this Five of Wands, this could kind of be like this person maybe gets in their head and they kind of almost will like bully themselves, by maybe thinking really negatively, thinking really negative things about themselves, thinking really negatively about the situation. And so it's almost like this person has a bit of a battle inside their mind when it comes to how to approach you. So it's almost like maybe they do procrastinate approaching you a bit, because they are like, having to fight their insecurities essentially to be able to move towards you. And maybe they don't want you to know just how insecure they are. Maybe that's also something they're afraid of, is that maybe if you find out that they have all these self-esteem issues, you might not really want them, or that they don't have as much money as they think that they should, or something like that. Okay, let's see, to clarify. The Tower, the Nine of Cups came out to clarify the Tower. Okay. Page of Swords and Page of Wands. Okay, so what I'm seeing from this is the Nine of Cups came out. So it's like the Tower kind of like made this person realize that maybe they weren't really happy. Like it's like maybe they realized that like the things in life that they thought made them feel happy were kind of fake. Like maybe this person relied a lot on like partying, or whatever maybe negative things your person did to keep their spirits high. They kind of realized that this was like, maybe not good for them. I mean, even feeling maybe substance issues. But then we also have the Page of Swords in the Page of Wands. So I'm also seeing is that maybe your person kind of felt like, they had their life together. They had everything all figured out. They were mature. or so they thought, that they were happy. But then it's like you kind of almost reduce them down to this like page level, and maybe they really realize that they had a lot of growing up to do and a lot to work on about themselves, is kind of what I'm feeling as well. So you might have really made this person realize that there was a lot that they needed to change in their life, that they did need to mature a lot, and actually find like real happiness and not just like fake happiness. And maybe that they had a lot more, you know, stuff to reflect on, and that they didn't really have it all figured out, which is very interesting. But we also see with the Emperor and the Lovers, your person does seem to be maturing. So you might have known this person for a long time, and maybe you've even witnessed them maturing or something. So yeah, interesting. Let's get some more messages from them, see what they want to say to you. Okay, what else does your person want to say to you? A bit too many see I'm full of lust and desire for you. So this is also a secret thought, a secret feeling. They are, full of a lot of desire. We see that with the Lovers. They do feel a lot of passion in this connection. They might not tell you, just how much they like fantasize about you. That could also definitely be secret thoughts about, fantasies of intimacy with you. Our souls are destined to unite. So I see that with the Four of Wands. This person does feel like this is a destined connection. I've acted out for attention. I'm sorry if I've hurt you. So this could definitely be, in the past I was picking up with, like, the Tower. Maybe this Page of Swords, Page of Wands energy, maybe this person has acted up for attention because maybe they, were immature in the past and they're sorry that they did that. Oh, wow. I'm sorry for hiding my feelings. I was just so scared of rejection. So this person, really might have been hiding their feelings. They might still be hiding their feelings out of a fear of rejection, and they're sorry. Oh, wow. And you're the only person I want to be intimate with. So they might have not told you, that they don't desire anyone else. This could be a secret thought as well, that they're starting to really realize that they don't feel the same passion and attraction for anyone else, and really feeling like, maybe this person used to find a lot more people, attractive in that way. Maybe they used to just kind of explore that side of themselves a bit more. But it's like with you, it's like once they found you, it's like they kind of lost that desire for other people, other partners. What else does your person want to say? When our bodies connect, I feel true bliss. So this person is definitely secretly thinking about, the physical aspect of your connection a lot. And that really could also be something that maybe they don't want to share with you right now. They don't want, maybe you think that they're weird or something. And it's like they definitely feel the love with you as well. But they're definitely very attracted to you as well. I love you like the birds love the air, like the fish love the sea. So this person really, really loves you. It's just like this natural love. Like maybe they just, were able to fall in love with you so easily because it just felt right. It just felt natural. I feel so protective of you and our love. I could kind of see that with the Emperor energy. This person is very protective of you. You might not know how protective they are. And then I want to be with you forever. So this also be a secret thought that they feel like, they don't want to lose you. They would be with you forever if they could. They feel like you're the person that's meant for them. What else does your person want to say? My inner child is currently expressing itself. So that's kind of interesting because we also have, I've acted out for attention. I'm sorry if I've hurt you. So if this person is currently like kind of acting immature or something, or seeming like they're really trying to get attention, but kind of in a negative way, it's definitely their inner child. If this person almost is like seeming like they're tantruming or something like that, take it as it resonates. Just be aware it's their inner child from some wound, so don't take it personally because this person definitely loves you and has feelings for you. They might really just be acting up for attention, and maybe this person learned how to get negative attention rather than positive attention as a kid. So maybe they feel like they have to like kind of do, bad things or something to get attention from you, if that resonates. What else does your person want to say? The kindness you have shown me has healed me so much and touched my heart deeper than you can imagine. So we definitely did see you as the Queen of Cups. So you really have healed this person, and like maybe they haven't told you that. Um, what else does your person want to say to you? So we have marry me, which is very interesting because the Four of Wands can indicate a marriage. So this person really does want a commitment with you. And then the pressure is building. I'm getting ready to explode. So this person might be going through a lot. You know, they might really be having to ascend quickly. That's kind of like even some of the tower energy. Maybe spirit is really pressuring this person, turning up the heat to get this person to maybe really reflect on themselves. So yeah, this person might be maybe in a place of anger. It could be towards themselves. It could just be towards, you know, maybe other people in their life. They just feel like they need to make a change. And I feel like they're like about to erupt almost. So this person's kind of going through something, it seems like I'm definitely feeling like anger, but it really could be self-directed anger. Um, or maybe there's people in their current reality they're currently fighting with. Maybe they're having to fight to get out of a situation or something like that. Let's see, what else does your person want to say to you? What else does your person want to say to you? Our bond will never be broken, for love is the greatest force of all. So they feel like, you know, they'll never forget about you. This bond will never be broken. I love looking deeply into your eyes. It feels like I'm staring straight into your soul. So they really like your eyes. There's definitely special connection there. I need to work through my ego, through self-love and accepting who I am so I can treat you the way you deserve. So this person is maybe starting to realize that they haven't maybe treated you the best in the past, or maybe they haven't treated other people in their life the best. And so they're needing to really reflect on that, give them self-love, you know, accept who they are. And then, you know, I feel like the more that they love themselves, the more they'll be able to love you. And then surrender to the unconditional love that flows effortlessly between us. So this person is maybe asking you to, you know, surrender to this love. So if you're resisting this love energy out of anger or something towards your person, their higher self is saying, you know, just surrender to the love between us. Maybe let go of some of that, you know, negative energy from the past, whatever this person's done. What else does your person want to say to you? Sometimes I feel like we're the same person. So there could be twin flame energy there, divine counterparts. This person feels like there's like some unbelievable similarities between the two of you. We both know that we belong together. So maybe they're acknowledging that, you know, it's kind of maybe it's unspoken, but both of you guys are aware that, you know, this is a destined connection. My feelings got hurt and I reacted out of pain and fear. So there's a lot about acting out here, you know, expressing their inner child. So I definitely feel like maybe you guys had an argument in the past, or maybe this person really did hurt you, but it was because their feelings were hurt and they got reactive instead of just, you know, accepting. I will love you until the end of time. I'm thinking about you right now. And then situations come and go, but you are my constant. My love for you never ceases. So this is also them saying that if this person is in a situation that for some reason takes them away from you, or this connection, they're saying, you know, those things come and go, but their love for you, you know, never leaves. So this is definitely, you know, saying that you don't have to worry about your person, like being attached to anyone else, I feel like, or anything else. I feel like their deepest loyalty lies with you, no matter, I think, how it seems on the surface. This person, you know, chooses you, I think, in the heart space. So definitely I feel like, you know, you don't need to be jealous of any situations because, you know, yeah, you are their constant, and their love for you isn't going to go away no matter, you know, what seems to be the obstacle between the two of you, if there is one. What else is your person's current energy towards you, please? What else is your person's current energy worth waiting for divine timing is at work in your love life? So they feel like you are worth waiting for. If there does seem to be a block for whatever reason, you know, this is still a connection worth waiting for. You know, it's worth waiting for things to work out. And this is also a message to you that, you know, divine timing may be at work in this connection if this person is having to, you know, leave a situation behind or something, just being patient. And then we have new love. So I feel like this is basically saying this person is going to come back into your life. This could also mean that this love is going to be renewed. And it might even feel like almost like a new love because this person has changed so much. So this person, I definitely feel like they are going to return to your life. Or you guys will come into some sort of a union maybe, but just depending on divine timing. But I definitely feel like your person is shifting and changing because there seems like to be like a lot of self-reflection on maybe the things that they've done in the past that weren't the best, and really wanted to let you know that it was them being reactive from a place of pain and it wasn't your fault. It doesn't have to do with you, and you know how they value you. What else is your person's current energy towards you? We have the answers you need are coming. What else is your person's current energy towards you? And hold your vision. You also have confidence is your key to success. This definitely makes sense. So this person is definitely planning on giving you some answers. They might be planning on, giving you some sort of communication to really explain to you where they're at, maybe why they acted the way that they did. They might even be preparing to tell you that they do really want a commitment with you. So this is them reassuring you, the answers you need are coming, but it might just be in divine timing, as this person prepares themselves as you heal as well. And then this is hold your vision. So this person is definitely holding the vision of this connection of the union they want with you in the future. The Four of Wands came out. This is definitely like Three of Wands energy. Like this person is definitely fixated. And it's like I can almost see like the Five of Wands being like, this person is prepared to do what it takes to fight for this connection. And then confidence is your key to success. So they're definitely trying to build their confidence because they know that that's, how they will be able to come towards you is by, through self-love and feeling good enough for you. All right, let's get you some advice. Advice for you, please. Advice for you, please. I'll take these ones. This one says, play like a child. The happiest moments in your life are when you are playing just like a child, when you are singing and dancing, when you are exploring and creating just for fun. It is wonderful when you behave like a child because it is the normal human tendency. So it's interesting because the inner child also came out for your person. So you both could be doing some inner child healing right now. And I think this is encouraging you to just, experience your inner child, whatever you want to do. If you want to make art, if you want to dance, also reflecting on things that you enjoyed doing when you were a child could be really fun for you. Let's see. You don't need to accumulate knowledge to become wise. Anyone can become wise. When you become wise, you respect your body, respect your mind, and you respect your soul. When you become wise, your life is controlled by your heart, not your head. And it says cultivate wisdom. So I think this is definitely saying to live from the heart rather than the ego. Or rather from, the overthinking side, or maybe, worrying about things, thinking about worst case scenarios. So respecting your body, respecting your soul, respecting your mind, and living through the heart. And it says you are responsible for your own happiness. Happiness never comes from outside of you. If you put your happiness in someone else's hands, they can always take it away. Happiness can only come from inside of you and is the result of your love. So this is definitely about cultivating happiness within you, because then you aren't completely powerless to someone else's moods or behavior. And I feel like, this is definitely about cultivating the love inside of yourself and, filling yourself up from within. So then you also have more to give. Which is interesting because it's kind of what is going on with your person. They're like also working on self-love. So it's interesting that there's like some mirroring going on. But I feel like as you work on self-love, like this connection will definitely shift and evolve. And I feel like you'll just be able to, live from the heart and kind of like, enjoy your inner child as well. And you'll be so busy having fun that, maybe you won't miss this person as much, if that makes sense. Let's see, more advice for you, please. More advice from you. More advice for one. More advice for you, please. More advice for you. What does need to hear? Says, empathetic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So this is definitely saying you're an empath. You are a starseed. You're a very highly sensitive person. So if there's anything that's like draining in your life, like if that's friends or family, that you feel like you're giving too much to, that you're not maybe putting enough boundaries up with people, you're kind of absorbing what's not yours, making sure you create energetic boundaries, and make sure you're not giving too much of yourself to others. Wow, boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? That is such a clear message from your guides. So definitely, if you'll know relative to your situation, but if there's just something or someone that makes you feel like they're just taking and really draining your energy, not being afraid to put yourself first. And then the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So if you're kind of going through a dark night of the soul, or there is something in your personal life that's really difficult, this is, saying it's happening for you to grow your soul, to crack you open. I think what they say is like, as you get cracked open, it's like the light can come in, the more the light can be shown within you. So I feel like this is all for your ascension. So make sure you're taking care of your inner child if you are going through a situation where you do feel like you're being cracked open, because that's definitely, in the moment, that's not a fun place to be. It's very painful, but I feel like you will become stronger after it. So maybe there's a situation where you're really having to establish boundaries with someone and it's really hurting, but I feel like that's important to do. All right, let's see. What else does your person want to say to you? What else does your person want to say to you? This says, lust. That's funny because that also came out in the messages. You mean so much to me. I want you by my side. No one comes close to you. I'm your secret admirer and you are my muse. So this person is definitely very obsessed with you. So definitely don't doubt that this person sees you in a really high regard. They definitely look up to you a lot. They can even have you on a pedestal a bit. Yeah, like addicted to you, a bit obsessed. Person's overall energy towards you right now. We have the Eight of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Death card. So what I'm saying with the Eight of Swords and the Death card is, like, if your person has been trapped by their ego, has been in a stuck place because of maybe a situation they need to get out of, or, these limiting beliefs, or whatever, there is going to be there's a death of this, this person is going to be releasing these things that, hold them back from you so they can be your King of Pentacles. They can be your partner. So this definitely is feeling like, this person is going to be reborn. They're going through a rebirth, but they could be in a bit of a cocoon right now. So I think it's having patience as they go through whatever changes they need to, because I feel like ultimately they're going to become the partner for you when they go through these changes. Okay, so with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords, your person is definitely secretly thinking about a passionate new beginning. I think they're thinking about definitely letting go of negative energy that maybe you guys have had in the past. So if there's been like drama between the two of you, or just, relationship difficulties, this person wants to move beyond that. It's like they're ready to just, pack it up, throw it away. You know what I mean? Move on to a new beginning with you. Because maybe this person had some resentment or something they were holding on to, either from this connection or past relationships. Maybe they had, like a lot of baggage from their exes or something, or maybe in this connection, there's been baggage, maybe you guys have had to learn a lot of lessons on this journey together, and there's a lot of, changes that have happened. So this person is really ready to, for some reason, I'm feeling like this person does have like a lot of baggage from their exes. And I'm almost seeing like a bunch of suitcases full of like junk that this person wants to just like donate to the thrift store. Like that's kind of the image I'm getting. So, but like metaphorically, of course, like just like, just things in their life, in their mind, fears maybe that they just are like done with. And so every person is definitely secretly thinking also about that they have a lot of passion for you, a lot of desire for you. You really, turn them on. They really like you a lot. They like the way that you look. And with the Six of Wands, this person definitely wants victory. They want to have success in this connection. I'm definitely feeling this is about overcoming obstacles you guys have had in the past. So, even if there has been, like drama between the two of you, this person is secretly thinking about, leaving it all behind and coming in and like saving the day and, everything being fantastic between the two of you. So we also have the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups. So I'm feeling from this, your person also definitely feels like this is a soulmate connection. They do view you as their soulmate. I feel like the Six of Cups is definitely saying this person has like really sweet, soft feelings for you, as well as passion. The Three of Cups to me represents this is a really strong relationship because there's a really beautiful friendship between the two of you. So that your person also, I think, secretly thinks about how beautiful this friendship is that they have with you is as well. So it's like there's not just passion here, but there's also a solid friendship. They just genuinely enjoy your company as a person. And definitely this could be about reunions. So if there has been separation or something between the two of you, this person is definitely secretly thinking about, how joyful it would be to reunite with you or how joyful it is reuniting with you. Maybe you guys recently came back into contact or something. For some of you, we also have the Three of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So your person secretly thinks about building something with you. This could also be about rebuilding. This is them thinking about how well you guys work together, how this could be a connection that stands the test of time because there's a really, really solid foundation. And I definitely think this is about your person wanting to, really put the work in to develop a really solid relationship here and, committing to this, committing their energy to this. Investing in this relationship. And the King of Pentacles also definitely says to me that your person does view themselves as your partner. They see themselves as wanting to be a stable presence in your life. So if this person is your significant other, they definitely feel that. If this person hasn't, made that necessary, like known, this person definitely feels like they want to be your significant other or that they already are or they want to be in the future. We have the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So your person also secretly thinks about charging in and expressing their love. They might even sometimes think about just writing you a really long text or calling you on the phone and just maybe confessing their feelings to you. Maybe this person does do that where they like sporadically will text you and tell you how they feel, then maybe they'll like run away or something. But this person definitely does dream about just being able to be fearless and just charge in. It's kind of similar energy to the Six of Wands. There's a lot of movement in this reading. So your person, if they're not currently making movement, this person definitely secretly thinks about making movement. I definitely feel like this person, secretly thinks about randomly like just telling you that they love you, especially if they don't do it very much or they haven't. This person definitely secretly is like, what if I just texted this person that I love them? You know what would happen? What would they do? Which is really cute. So we also have Judgment and the Two of Swords. So your person also is realizing that they need to make a decision about something they've had a wake-up call, it seems like, and now it's like they're at some sort of a crossroads with the Two of Swords. So this person might be having to really evaluate, what they want in life, where they're going in life. This doesn't just have to be about this connection, but it could also be about their career or maybe even where they live or just some major decision this person is having to make. It could be, the decision to finally come towards you and tell you how they really feel. That this person is feeling called to make a choice. They're definitely feeling called to make some action, I think, in this connection. But right now it seems like they're at a crossroads, or maybe this person has been in a state of confusion at a crossroads for a while, and it's like the divine is almost forcing them to make a decision or is really showing them the correct decision. And definitely what I'm sensing from all these cards is that your person is definitely leaning towards choosing this connection. If there does seem to be a choice, this person has definitely chosen this, especially in their heart plate, in their heart space. This is, where their heart lies is with you, with the Ace of Cups and all this beautiful energy, the Four of Swords and the King of Cups. So your person, They might be taking some time to just heal and relax and recover, but they also are in this place of meditation. Definitely thinking about how much they love you, that they have really deep feelings. So this person might meditate and contemplate a lot on this love. That might even be a secret thought, is that they think about you all the time. They think about, what to do in this connection, to just maybe reminisce on moments you guys have had in the past. This person might really think about you. They might think about memories that are really beautiful a lot. They might just, yeah, really be in a reflective mode about this love all the time. This might be something that they kind of just think about constantly, like you're kind of always on their mind, so they might not tell you that they're always thinking about you. The Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So what I'm saying from this is your person definitely kind of like goes back and forth. I'm feeling like they really secretly think about offering you some affection, some love. This even could be confessing some feelings, flirtation, and then they go and maybe feel like they need to put walls up or protect themselves. So that's kind of what I was sensing with this Knight of Swords and this Ace of Cups, is that even in this current reality, your person might kind of come in and maybe confess their feelings or show you some affection, and then they might run away again. They might disappear. So it's like, this is kind of maybe even what this Two of Swords energy is about, is that maybe they realize that they need to stop doing that they need to just, tell you how they really feel and not get scared and run away. But your person definitely could be a little shy as well. They're like, in their mind, they're trying to think about what the appropriate amount of like affection to show is without being too vulnerable. I definitely feel like this person could have some sort of a fear of vulnerability as well, but they still definitely have feelings that they feel like they want to express. It's just that they are like working up the courage, I feel like, to take these walls down. Maybe they're having to learn to trust you or something like that. To trust this connection, to trust that you actually love them and that you accept them for who they are, and that they don't have to maybe, run away as much because they feel like they can stick around and that you're not going to hurt them. I'm sorry for hiding my feelings. I was just so scared of rejection. Which is interesting because that's kind of what I was picking up on as well. A bit of a fear of rejection going on. You're mine. I don't want anyone else to have you. Okay, so this person definitely feels like you're theirs. They might not tell you that they're, possessive of you, but I definitely feel like they are. And that's what I was saying with this King of Pentacles, is like, even if this person hasn't actually said, like, we are a couple, we are together, this person definitely feels like you are theirs. They've definitely claimed you energetically. A love like ours is forever beautiful. So this person is wanting to tell you that they feel like, this love is forever. And I definitely see that the Six of Cups. This could be saying that you guys also have had past lives together. My hurtful behavior is because I'm hurting inside. So yeah, keeping walls up, maybe being distant, ghosting you, is because they're hurting inside. It's not about, your worth or value. I want to impress you and make you proud. So this person really wants to make you proud. They want to show off for you. They want to make you feel like you've made the right choice. I've been looking for you my whole life. I'm so grateful that I finally found you. So this person might have really been searching for their soulmate their whole life, and they feel like they finally found it with you. And it says, meet me in the fifth dimension and show me your love. So this is about developing an energetic, exchange in the higher dimensions. If you want to go into meditation and connect with this person, they might be connecting with you a lot in the fifth dimension with this almost like this Four of Swords energy with the King of Cups. They might really be connecting with you telepathically. So if you feel like you're hearing this person talking to you, they're definitely doing that. If you feel like you're almost sensing this person fantasizing about you, then that's also happening. That's funny. I melt in your arms. Wow. So they really feel like they just melt when they're with you. They can't, resist how good this connection feels. I want to make you mine. Okay, that's so interesting. We have you're mine and I want to make you mine. So this person's definitely desiring like a commitment, especially like I feel like a verbal agreement about a commitment as well. So that's really interesting. That's definitely a synchronicity. So your person is definitely very possessive of you. So this person might be even wanting to, yeah, formally ask you out or ask you to be their boyfriend or girlfriend or something like that. I feel you in my heart. I fell in love the first time I saw you. So this person might have been wanting to, you know, be your partner for a really long time. They might have, you know, been crushing on you for a long time, and wow, you are my everything. So sweet. You're really, really important to this person. Super cute. It's probably why they're so afraid of getting rejected by you, is because it would really, really hurt them because you mean so much to them. This says, I'm dedicated to you and our union. So this person is definitely dedicated. I definitely feel that from your person, like they definitely feel like they're committed to you. And like they're in it for the long haul. I need to fix things between us and make things right. So I was feeling like maybe you guys had some drama in the past with the Six of Swords. So this person wants to move on from the drama. They want to let it go in the past and they want to rebuild with you. And I kind of see the Three of Pentacles as, you know, fixing the connection, building things with you. So, you know, if they did hurt you here with this hurtful behavior, they want to make things right. And the Page of Cups can also be about an apology as well. So maybe this person is feeling like they really do need to give you an apology. I wish I was as good at talking about my feelings as you are, so I could finally speak my truth to you. So definitely I'm feeling like this person could really struggle with communication. They feel like maybe you're better at communicating your feelings. Maybe they never learned how, or they're like afraid to. Oh wow, and I confess all of my secret feelings to you inside my head where it feels safe. Why is this such a similar energy? Yeah, it's like they feel safer just being in their mind fantasizing about confessing their feelings than actually doing it. They might run over in their head over and over again like what they would say to you if they could, which is very cute. I need to work on my ego through self-love and accepting who I am so I can treat you the way you deserve. So this person is having to work on self-love right now because they do want to treat you right. We have, you are my paradise when I close my eyes. I can feel you here with me, and if I listen closely, I can almost hear your sweet voice whispering to me. So definitely telepathy. They feel like you're there even when you guys are apart. And then I love looking deeply into your eyes. It feels like I'm staring straight into your soul. So there's definitely something about the eyes here. There's like a really deep connection. I feel like the fact that your person likes looking deeply into your eyes does mean there's a lot of trust and a lot of really deep emotions, a lot of really deep love there. I feel like that's a level of intimacy that, you know, you don't necessarily have with people that you don't care about. If you really love looking into someone's eyes, I feel like that really shows that you really love them. So maybe at times this person has, you know, maybe not told you how they feel, but you can almost feel like when they look at you, when they're with, like when you guys stare into each other's eyes, you can feel that they're like almost saying, I love you to you. That's an interesting message. I've shed so many tears over you. That's kind of surprising. So I'm definitely feeling maybe this is in the past that there was a really, maybe you guys broke up or were no contact for a while. Maybe this person really hurt you and you cut them out of your life, and this person definitely has shed a lot of tears over you. This also could just be, you know, happy tears as well. You know, maybe they just overcome with the feelings they have for you sometimes and they just cry about you, or they might really miss you. You know, they might really sometimes even cry because they feel like they've hurt you in the past and they really regret it. I feel like I've known you before, so definitely past life connection. I've had secret feelings for you for a long time. It's interesting, I was kind of picking up on that. I was like, this person might have had a crush on you and you didn't know about it for a really long time. I can still feel your touch, and I need to see you again. So there could have been a period where you guys haven't seen each other in a while, and this person feels like they really need to, they haven't forgotten about you. So they're like, you know, determined that they will see you again. So this person's definitely, I feel like, preparing, you know, what they're going to do to be able to reconnect with you. You know, they might ask you to hang out, or they might need to travel to come see you. The Six of Swords can also be about travel. So if that's relevant to this connection, like in terms of long distance or something, this person might have decided that they need to, you know, make plans to come see you. We have true love and love yourself first. Interesting. So this person is definitely feeling that you are their true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So very sweet. This person feels like you're the one. And this says, love yourself first so your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So this person, it's interesting, this also said, I need to work on my ego through self-love. So this person is definitely working on themselves, working on loving themselves so they can treat you better. And it's like if they were hurting inside, maybe, they had a really negative image of themselves. Maybe they were dealing with a lot of self-hatred that they've had to heal so that they don't project those insecurities onto you so they can actually treat you well, which is really beautiful. But I feel like it's because they know that this is true love because you are so important. It's like you've given them the inspiration and the courage to work on themselves, to learn to love themselves because they feel that they need to treat you better. You and your loved ones are safe. So new moon in Cancer. So this is definitely, them wanting to make sure that you're safe. I feel like this is about kind of like protective energy also. The Cancer is a lot about home and comfort. So I feel like, they feel like you are their home energetically. They want you to be safe. This says a time for healing. So this person also, could be even like the Cancer energy really retreating into themselves. That's that Four of Swords energy. So, maybe they feel like maybe they've had to pull back or something a bit from this connection, for whatever reason, kind of retreat within themselves to heal, because this says emotions are running high. So this person, they might really be going through something in their current life. This also could be that, this connection maybe that makes this person feel really emotional. So if they do retract themselves or they seem to like run away or like ghost you, it's because their emotions are running so high that they almost retreat back into themselves because they get scared or something like that. So again, not to take that personally, it's just because I feel like you really maybe bring out this person's insecurities, because they care about you so much. They almost maybe like want to be perfect for you, and maybe they just stress out about not being good enough for you or something like that. This says, cultivate wisdom. You don't need to accumulate knowledge to become wise. Anyone can become wise. When you become wise, you respect your body, you respect your mind, and you respect your soul. When you become wise, your life is controlled by your heart, not your head. So this is definitely about self-love for yourself as well, respecting your body, mind, and soul, and living through the heart and not getting caught up in the ego as much. And then this says, become a servant of love. Let's see. Love is what makes you happy, and if you become the servant of love and your partner becomes the servant of love, the day will come when you can be with your partner with no guilt and no blame, no anger, and no sadness. Wow. So this is really powerful. I feel like this is about you and your person deciding to, be of service to love, like surrendering yourself to love. And I feel like that's what's going to really heal this connection, especially if there has been guilt, blame, anger, and sadness in the past. I feel like, really transforming that into, total surrender to, loving one another and letting go of drama. Letting go of maybe blaming each other and really, committing to loving each other the best that you can. That's really beautiful. So this does seem also like a sign. It says like the day will come when you and your partner, you can be with your partner without no guilt, blame, anger, and sadness. So I definitely feel like that's like Six of Swords energy. Like you guys are really going to come to a place with your person where it's really healed. I feel like currently you guys are healing. You are letting go of a lot in the past. And that's really beautiful. This says star bathing, light body, crystal grid transmission activation. So this is kind of reminding me of this card, like a time for healing. So, just resting. You can see this figure here is just resting, meditating, healing. So maybe you need to just take some time to, activate your light body, heal, maybe use crystals as well to heal. And this says, I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So I feel like this is about, it's interesting because it says like, I feel like I've known you before. I think this is a sign that this person is part of your destiny. They're part of your, past, present, future. So maybe you're having to remember the past lives you guys have had together. Maybe you're remembering your own past lives as well. Also, this could be about, asking to be shown what your soul plan is, what you are meant to be doing. In the service of love, that could be about, a business you're supposed to start or something like that. Or if you feel called to do, any work for the planet, could be in regards to that as well. This says, I want us to date. Yeah, I definitely feel that. I have a confession to make. My ego is shook, so you might have really triggered them. I'm speechless. Thank you for being you, and I want to send you a love letter. Okay, that's so interesting. I was feeling that. Like your person wants to send you a love letter, like they want to send you a text that's like a confession of their feelings, super cute. We have the Magician, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Okay, so this makes a lot of sense that the Five of Swords is like then looking back on, maybe arguments you've had, things that they've said that were really hurtful. And then the Magician of Three of Wands is manifesting a new beginning, looking to the future, letting go of the past, learning from their mistakes, and coming towards you with renewed energy, being a better person and whatnot. Okay, the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So what I'm seeing from this is your person definitely secretly thinks about letting go of the past between the two of you and rebuilding with you, building something with you. So this could also definitely be about traveling to you to develop something in the physical. So what I'm saying is like if this person lives far away from you or you live far away from them, it's like this person secretly thinks about traveling to this destination wherever you live so that you guys can build something in the physical world. So maybe you guys have been long distance for a while. And maybe, or because the restrictions seem to be opening up a bit more in the world, this person feels like really excited about coming to see you. If that's not relevant to your connection, it's definitely about letting go of negative energy in the past so that they can rebuild something with you, build something, this could definitely be about if you guys had negative energy. Yeah, like starting again and letting go of those like bad vibes or whatever was going on. We also have the Seven of Pentacles in the World. So person is definitely saying that they feel like you offer them a sense of completion and wholeness. They definitely secretly think about the fact that they are very invested in this connection. I think this is also about patience as well. Like this person, it feels like you are worth the wait. You are worth the investment. You're really, really important to them as well. With the world, they feel like they found their ideal person with you. Because the world is about, fulfillment. It's like you make this person feel very emotionally fulfilled and like they've found what they've always been looking for. This also, again, could be about travel. If that's relevant to your connection, this person wants to maybe invest money into traveling to come see you. For some reason, I keep talking about long distance, but I don't know. It could be relevant for some of you. We have the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So your person definitely secretly thinks about communicating the truth to you, telling you what's really going on with them honestly. They're definitely gaining clarity on this connection as well. They're gaining some sort of maybe insight that they didn't have before. Maybe they're having a lot of realizations about this connection. This is also saying they think about you a lot. So one of their secret thoughts is that they're pretty much thinking about you all the time. This person definitely feels like they need to deliver some sort of truth to you. Maybe they were hiding their feelings in the past, or they didn't tell you exactly how they felt in the past. But this person feels like they really do need to maybe offer you clarity as well, because maybe this person has had some realizations about your connection that they feel that they need to share with you. It definitely also, I'm definitely feeling with this Four of Wands, this person is secretly thinking about, coming into union with you. They're thinking about being with you. They're thinking about a relationship. I'm definitely feeling that with the Three of Pentacles as well, something in the physical world, like something very grounded. This also could be a twin flame confirmation for some of you, the 1111 sort of union, divine counterpart energy here, if that resonates for you. We also have the Four of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So I'm seeing from this is your person is secretly like reevaluating their life. This also could be about, again, if there's like something that is in between the two of you guys, or, there's some decision maybe this person made to, leave this connection behind or something like that. This person is also feeling kind of bored in their life, and that also could be about why, why they want to leave something behind is because they feel like they made the wrong choice. And they're very bored with whatever choice they've made, and they feel like the choice that they want to make is the Ten of Cups with you. And I see that with the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups. This person could even be thinking about marriage, something long term with you, something, very stable, very committed. And this person is definitely maybe reevaluating some decisions they've made to maybe damage this connection or be hurtful to you in the past. I feel like this person is doing a lot of self-reflection, meditation, contemplation, figuring things out. I'm hearing like they're taking a second look at something. We also have the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So again, a lot of passion your person secretly thinks about, the passion that they feel for you. The King of Pentacles also says this person secretly feels very committed to you. They could even be a bit possessive. Protective of you, this person feels like they're your significant other. Even if they're not explicitly your significant other, this person feels like they are. Even if they haven't asked you to be in a committed relationship, they feel that they would like to be. They feel like they are committed to you energetically. They feel a lot of desire for you as well, but I feel like it's in a really beautiful way where it's like this person desires you physically because they also feel very connected to you emotionally. They're very attached to you. The Moon and the Tower. So this person also secretly thinks about the fact that you maybe have brought up a lot of their fears you might have, like almost triggered a dark night of the soul for them at times. This connection brings up a lot of subconscious wounds and insecurities for them. And they're maybe realizing, that you kind of maybe even in some ways helped them to heal a lot of their fears because it might have gotten triggered out of them so they could heal. So there's also, I think, something about this person knowing that they do have a lot of maybe secret feelings that they haven't exactly communicated. There's a lot of maybe things that are hidden between the two of you. This person also secretly might be going through a dark night of the soul today, and maybe they haven't told you that. Maybe that's also why they're like, wanting to let something go in the past is maybe they're trying to move out of a dark night of the soul so they can actually have something really beautiful with you. They can heal these insecurities, these wounds. We also have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. So this person definitely could have been disguising their true emotions. They could have been even like running from this connection. They could have been hiding their feelings. And it was because they felt I think very conflicted inside, very confused. This person might have been really fighting with themselves about, telling the truth. It's like maybe they ran because they were just really scared of telling the truth because they were almost like having this battle inside their head about this connection and feeling maybe like they shouldn't open up even though they wanted to. Because I feel like this person, they wanted to share like love with you, but I feel like maybe they were just really afraid. And so their ego just got the best of them and they just felt like they needed to run and hide. So we have the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. Interesting. So this definitely could be saying, this person feels like by running away, they might have really, broken your heart. It really broke their heart as well. And now they do want a reunion. They want to celebrate with you. They want something joyful and happy with you. So if there has been, this also could have caused conflict between the two of you. If this person was hiding their feelings, maybe you got really angry at them and it caused maybe some, arguments or tension or something. And this person's reflecting on that. They're reflecting on how it wasn't the right choice. They really ended up hurting you and they want joy to come back into this connection. That's what the Four of Wands is also about. Is about, a joyous reunion. So this person wants to get out of the Three of Swords energy. They want to get out of this, negative energy and, come back towards you. This also could be relevant if there was like a third party situation. This person was really heartbroken. I think, by that situation, and I feel like they definitely knew they made the wrong choice there, and now they want to, I feel like, leave that behind as well with the Six of Swords. So take that as it resonates. It doesn't have to be a person. It could also just be a situation. Again, like maybe something long distance, something like that. Maybe they moved away, but they regret that now. They want to come back. Let's see. But yeah, what I'm definitely feeling from that is like running away, hiding their feelings only led to a lot of pain. And I think they're really realizing that. So definitely, this person, it was not all sunshine and rainbows if they did do that. Let's see, this says, you make me feel emotions I didn't even know I had. So you bring up a lot for them. You make them feel a lot of deep emotions that could have scared them in the past. I want to share my life with you. So we see that with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. They feel like you guys are definitely meant to be. They want to have a life with you. I could never get bored of you. Every day feels like a new adventure with you. So it's interesting because I was saying this person feels very bored in their current reality. So they feel like they wouldn't be bored with you, though. Like it would be like, yeah, totally happy, super fun, great times, joy, celebration, excitement. So this person is like, yeah, like really maybe super bored in their current life. And then they're like, wow, but I would not be bored with you. You've helped me become the best version of myself. Your love is the most precious gift I have ever received. Oh, so you really do mean a lot to this person. But ever since I first fell in love with you, I haven't been able to stop. So this person did fall in love. They fell in love with you, and they haven't been able to stop falling in love with you. Maybe they tried to resist it with the Seven of Swords, tried to be deceptive, tried to hide it, maybe tried to act like they didn't care, but they did. I'm thinking about all the things I would do to you if I got you alone. So definitely a lot of passion as well. Let's see. We've been communicating through dreams. So if you feel like you've been seeing this person in dreams you have, and this says, my heart, mind, and body are always with you. So definitely if this person seems like they're not in your reality, or if they were, you know, away, maybe some sort of karmic situation, they want you to know that their heart, mind, and body were always with you. They never stopped thinking about you. They never stopped wanting you, which is definitely another indication as to why they don't want to be in that situation anymore. Because they're realizing that you are where they really belong. You're the one that they really want to be with. That kind of stuff. Let's see. This says, I feel our connection just as strongly as you do. So this is definitely saying that, like, if you feel like this person doesn't feel anything, or they act like they don't care, they feel it just as strongly as you. So it's not all in your head. I'm realizing love is the only thing that truly matters. This is so relevant, especially if your person was caught up in some sort of third party. Again, it doesn't have to be a relationship or something, but something that maybe came between your guys' connection. They're realizing that love is what really matters. And so, you know, they'd rather, you know, be with you than in some situation that makes them feel bored and unhappy. And they really realize that, yeah, love is most important. Love is paramount. I want to be better for you. It's interesting because this also says, you've helped me become the best version of myself. I want to be better for you. So you really, it's definitely a sign you really motivate this person to improve themselves. You expand my consciousness. We were made for each other, and I'm so deeply in love with you. So very sweet. I know I've hurt you, and it makes me so sad. You're the last person I ever wanted to hurt. And yet I did, because of my inner pain and wounds from the past. So this definitely is about if you felt like this person abandoned you or something, it's because of their own inner pain, and they feel bad for hurting you. It really hurt them as well. My attraction to you grows stronger by the day, and I'm consumed by my desire for you. Wow, this person really, really wants you. They're definitely thinking about that a lot. I regret pushing you away. I don't want to self-sabotage anymore. It's so interesting. I feel like the Seven of Swords is definitely about self-sabotage, because it's like the person thinks they're getting away with something, but they're really not. They're like about to get caught. So this person, yeah, they might have self-sabotage. They might have run away from this connection because they just didn't feel good enough for it, or they felt like, they didn't know what to do. So yeah, they feel like they self-sabotage and they regret pushing you away so much. Very interesting. When I close my eyes, I can feel you here with me, and if I listen closely, I can almost hear your sweet voice whispering to me. This one says, I need to work on my ego through self-love and accepting who I am so I can treat you the way you deserve. It's really interesting. This card actually came out again. So it's like, this is definitely an energy of the collective. And then you are my paradise. So you are the paradise. You are their, wish fulfillment. I need some time to go within and process my feelings, and I'm becoming stronger and starting to see the greatness within myself. So yeah, this person is definitely processing. We can see that with the Four of Cups. That's about, processing, reevaluating, looking at things. So if this person seems distant or something, it's just because they are processing their emotions. They're looking at their decisions. I feel like it's ultimately a good thing though. This says, I often have intense dreams about you. That's really interesting. It's because this one says, we've been communicating through dreams, so that's definitely another synchronicity. Maybe you've really been feeling that. I want to live our lives together. That's so interesting. I want to share my life with you. I want to live our lives together. This person is definitely wanting to be with you. I'm having an ego death. Okay, maybe that's what's going on with your person with that moon energy with the tower. Definitely an ego death. And then you give me butterflies, so you really make this person nervous. This kind of could be what maybe they're in this Four of Cups energy, having an ego death, maybe doing a lot of meditation, maybe realizing the things that they've done wrong in the past, that maybe they're not right all the time. Maybe they've really hurt you and they feel really bad about that. This says past life relationship, you have known each other before. So this is definitely a confirmation. If you feel like you've known each other before, this also could be something this person is really realizing, this connection goes so much deeper than maybe they initially thought. Oh, wow, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Holy cow. So yeah, this person is totally realizing that you're the one, which is why they're wanting to come back to you. They want to live their life with you because they realize that you're the one that they've been looking for their whole life. They're not going to find this love anywhere else, no matter where they go. This is the person they're supposed to be with. Let's see. This says, a fiery climax approaches. This one is, balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, so this person is definitely, I feel like, leaving a karmic situation for some of you guys. So that's what this fiery climax could be about. Maybe they're having to have a dramatic end of some sort of situation, ready to let go of a situation. Because I really feel like this person has completely realized you're the one they're meant to be with. So they're willing to just drop anything else and come towards you. And they're balancing, I feel like, their masculine and feminine side. They're getting in touch with their spirituality, and maybe they've even been meditating. Maybe they had a past life regression or something. And then that's helped them to realize, what's really going on in this connection. This is so deep, and this is definitely something not worth losing, that they'll really regret losing this love with you because it's so important to them. This is like a soul contract. This is like some sort of a destined thing between the two of you guys. Let's see. Let's get you some advice. So this says, play like a child. Cute. That says the happiest moments in your life are when you are playing just like a child, when you are singing and dancing, when you are exploring and creating just for fun. It's wonderful when you behave like a child, because this is the normal human tendency. So this is about getting in touch with your inner child and really having fun, doing whatever makes you feel happy. Like if you're an artist, doing art just for fun, not trying to, put a lot of pressure on yourself when you're creating. So, just creating because it feels good. It says love coming out of you makes you happy. Very cute as well. I like these little illustrations. That says the whole world can love you, but that love will not make you happy. What will make you happy is to share all the love you have inside of you. That's the love that will make a difference. Wow, this is really beautiful. So, sharing love with people that you have in your life with this person. This could even be with animals you have. That's what's going to make you really, really happy. And I feel like that's kind of the same as saying, like service to self all the time won't necessarily bring joy, but service to others will. It's also kind of reminding me of like Marilyn Monroe. I think there's a quote or something about her, like, the whole world loved her, but she didn't love herself, and so she was in a lot of pain. This says, love has no obligations or expectations. When you love whatever you do is because you want to do it. It becomes a pleasure. It's like a game and you have fun with it. When you love, you don't expect something to happen. Whatever happens is okay and hardly anything disappoints you. So this is kind of about, giving love to your person, giving love to others without expectations, that they have to love you back or they have to reciprocate. It's just like giving love for fun. And then, whatever happens and you're okay with the result. And you're just happy that you were able to share your love with somebody who might have really needed it. So that's really sweet. This says, cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So you might also feel like you've come to an ego death. You might have hit rock bottom for some of you guys, but this is, in order to crack you open, to let the light. And you can almost see that what's going on in this picture is she's been cracked open, but it's allowing the divine love energy to enter. So ego death does allow us to transcend higher. This says Earth learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So this is definitely saying that maybe you feel out of place in the world. Maybe being a human is like an uncomfortable experience. And then, and being in the world, but not of it. So being of a higher vibration, even if it feels like everyone around you isn't. In the same place, and that says we the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk birth as a portal. So I feel like this is about healing your inner mother, maybe connecting with the divine feminine. This could be about, healing your relationship with your mother, either energetically or physically, and giving yourself, the energy of mother's milk, of deep, deep love, of that feminine nurturing energy. So definitely nurturing yourself a lot. Taking care of yourself, this also birth as a portal is interesting. So if you have kids or you've given birth or you want to be a mother, for some of you, this could be, a sign that maybe you do have a child that you need to bear something. As a portal to higher creation, that's an interesting message. So maybe you guys have some sort of star being that you're supposed to give birth to at some point, if that resonates. That's very interesting. Let's see. I feel like there's a lot of higher dimensional beings that are probably wanting to be born. So I don't know, interesting message. Let's see. This says, let's run away together. Very cute. It says, I'm not over us. Our connection defies explanation. So yeah, it's like this is a very magical connection. I'm feeling very fifth dimensional. So maybe neither of you really know how to explain this connection to other people. But both of you just know this is a very special relationship. Let's go back to the start. So yeah, let's begin again. Let's go back to maybe before things were painful. You're the apple of my eye. We're mirroring 1221, so you guys could be experiencing a lot of the same emotions. And this one says, let me explain. So this person maybe feels like they need to come back to your life and explain to you maybe what happened to cause the separation, or why they've done the things that they've done, and they hope that you would give them, space to explain what's really going on, that you'd hear them out. We have the King of Cups and Nine of Cups and Six of Pentacles. Wow. So this person definitely wants to give you love. They want to give and receive. They want to feel like emotionally honest with you because they do have a lot of love to give you, because you are their wish fulfillment here. With the Nine of Cups, you make them feel really, really happy, and I feel like they want to be your wish fulfillment as well. All right, that's all I have for you. I hope it resonates. Be a great absolute next. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Much love and bless.